Hello everyone, this is Jessica Jacobs, Associate Professor in the Business and Entrepreneurship Department here at Columbia. Now we'll go over Module 2.1, the skills and attitudes of entrepreneurial thinking. So what is entrepreneurial thinking? What does it mean to think with an entrepreneurial mindset or act in an entrepreneurial way? As I explained in Module 1.1, entrepreneurial thinking or mindset is variously categorized according to skills or abilities, as well as behaviors, attitudes, and habits of mind. First, let's talk about the skills or abilities that are used by entrepreneurs and those who are thinking entrepreneurially to create something new or innovative. As you may have noticed, whenever we are talking about employability, we end up talking about skills. By skills, we are usually referring to an ability or capacity that can be learned, one that is connected to a specific job function. In upcoming modules, we'll talk about methods you can use to develop and work with some of these skills. Here, let's start by identifying these areas of skills and abilities. Opportunity recognition and/or creation. One of the key skills of entrepreneurial thinking is related to opportunities. When you learn how to recognize potential opportunities or create your own opportunities, you are more able to act on your ideas. Problem analysis. The ability to effectively analyze all aspects of a problem, situation, or context is an important part of entrepreneurial thinking. Perhaps you have identified an opportunity to solve a problem that many people have. How well you understand this problem will have everything to do with your ability to solve it. Understand the risk-reward relationship. There is some risk in starting a new project, organization, or business. In order to be successful, you need to have a good understanding of how much risk is involved and whether the reward is worth the risk. Visionary or idea generator. The ability to consistently generate new, creative ideas is one of the skills used to capitalize on opportunity recognition and creation. Collaboration. Most innovative ideas take a team of people to make them reality. To do this, you must be able to collaborate effectively with many different kinds of people and their particular skills and personalities. Communication. Last but not least, employing an entrepreneurial mindset requires you to communicate your ideas and plans clearly and effectively. This communication may be oral or written. It can happen through video, image, and other modes as well. Then there are attitudes or habits of mind that are also common across those who are thinking entrepreneurially. One way of thinking about a habit of mind is that these are attitudes that allow one to intelligently and thoughtfully approach a problem or situation when they don't already know or have the answer. Since entrepreneurial thinking is often about not knowing something in advance, habits of mind are incredibly helpful in the development of skills. Entrepreneurial thinking attitudes and habits of mind include optimistic. An optimistic mindset is important in order to take risks to bring new ideas into the world. It helps to believe in what you're doing and that it has a good chance to be successful. Motivated initiative. This may be obvious, but those people who successfully create new ventures are highly motivated and take initiative towards action. Competitive. It's not required that entrepreneurial thinking is driven by competition, but research does show that entrepreneurs are motivated by being successful. Risk-taking. To think entrepreneurially is to be willing to take risks and, again, to understand the relationships between those risks and potential reward. Is a risk worth it? How do you know? Comfortable with change. A lot of things are in flux when you're creating new, innovative projects or organizations. You can learn to be comfortable with change and willing to adjust as conditions and context shift. Resilient and persistent. Research indicates that people who are successful, both personally and professionally, are resilient. When something doesn't go their way, they bounce back quickly and persist in moving towards their goals. Confident. People persist toward their goals because they are confident in their abilities and ideas. Autonomous. Thinking entrepreneurially means you are comfortable with taking initiative on your own and leading your own actions and possibly those of others. As you may have noticed, the self-assessment you took in class asked a variety of questions to get you thinking about your own comfort with a range of skills and attitudes associated with entrepreneurial thinking. The point of this self-assessment was to have you consider and then make a conscious choice about which of those areas you might want to work on over the course of this class. No one needs to exhibit comfort with all of these traits and skills to be successful. And it's important to note that success would look very different to different people. What research suggests is that those in the arts would benefit greatly from an entrepreneurial mindset because of the ways that these careers are all about creativity and innovation. So, which particular entrepreneurial skills might you want to use this class to focus on? Which attitudes do you think you already have, and which do you think you want to acquire? This class is your opportunity to reflect on what you have already learned, the skills you have already gained, be it through coursework, employment, or other life experience, and to choose some goals to help you further develop your entrepreneurial thinking capacity. Over the course of this semester, through collaboration with your peers in your working groups, you will have opportunity to make progress on your goals and help others with theirs.